How's it going, ladies and Bruces? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Blankspace. This is going to be our last episode and we are going to attempt to reach the secret ending. I've got a few notes. I did look up a guide. There's no completely obvious walkthrough guide, but there is one out there that gives you an idea of what you need to do. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff written down. Hopefully we can figure it out and I'll bring you back for each step along the way. I suppose we need to get all those no breed logos. So that's going to take a little bit of time, but yeah, let's just jump in, shall we? Okay, we got our first no bread logo right here. I forgot to mention we're going to be nice to her because I think you have to take the path toward the true ending, but with extra steps, you know. So I'm going to go find some more no bread logos. All right, here's our second one. I think we found this one last time, or one of the run-throughs. I don't remember which one. Okay, here's the third one. This one was a tricky one to find, but there it is. Cool. I think there's only 3 in this room, from what I remember. Alright, we got our first no bread logo in the second room, right here. Oh, here's another no bread logo. Good, and we're also going to plant the flowers. So we're going to do that now. Oh, there's our third. How have I looked at this plaque for so many times and never noticed this no bread logo right here? I think that's it for this room. Alright, we get to pick a drink. I guess we'll take a cocktail. I don't think we've done that. Maybe a cocktail. Let's keep it simple then. Whiskey, a generous dash of bitters, a sugar cube, and a slice of lemon rind. Ta-da! An old-fashioned. Of all the possible cocktails, you just had to make my favorite, didn't you? How serendipitous. Serendipitous, my ass. You knew perfectly well what you were doing. Beryl, what the fuck? Alright, time to plant the last flower. Alright, we're gonna grab the diary out of here. Alright, let's water this bad boy. Get ourselves a dahlia. Okay, blood water thing. We can do the flowers. Flower for your thoughts? Now apparently this part's important as well. You brought me one. Thank you, Chris. It's lovely. So what's your question? What do I want to ask her about? This is a public service announcement. For anyone following along, do notebook, hair, cigs, tub. I screwed up in this run but lost the correct footage. Thank you. Returning to your regularly scheduled program. Beryl's real hair colour. So when did you start dyeing your hair green? Told you before, didn't I? This is a natural colour. Well, you said that, but I figured you were joking. I mean, nobody has hair that shade without chemical help. I do. Really? It's not as though I could dye it now, even if I wanted to. I mean, I guess it probably wasn't this colour originally, but maybe I used to colour it like this? Or maybe I always wanted to, I'm not really sure. You think it looks good on me? It does. Honestly? Yeah, it actually does. It'd be weird to imagine you any other way. It's true. Besides, I like originality in people's appearance. You definitely fit into that label. Can't say you don't look the type either. Thanks though, I'm glad you like it. Alright, now time for another flower. This time we're going to ask about puzzles. Why the puzzles? What's the point of them? Oh, we've seen this one already. Alright, skip it. Let's do the next flower. This time we're going to ask what's really in the bathtub. I think we did that one as well. You designed that key the way you did because you knew I hated tentacles. Oh, we've seen that. Alright, so that's that done. Okay, this is my 3rd attempt at recording this ending. No joke. 3rd attempt. Something really doesn't want me to record this and put it out there. I'm sorry if there's anything that's been missed. I've tried to fix up in the past bit what might have been missed, but I had corruptions, I lost my footage, etc, etc. The point is, if there's anything I've missed that isn't obvious throughout the playthrough, if you're following along, leave a comment and I will try to help you. But without further ado, we're going to jump into the ending, because I managed to make a save, which I've had to use twice now. And I'll show you what we need to do for the rest of it. Let's insert the token. We're just going to skip ahead as fast as possible and make the choices that we need to make. Like, agree to sleep with her. Then we got all the stuff with the smashing of the bottles and the grumpy grumpiness and the finding out she's been stalking us for ages. I'll take you up on the offer for a cigarette. Alright, now we just skip ahead to this choice. This one doesn't matter, I don't think. I just went with we both are. Seems the most neutral answer. We have to do the cutting of the wrist again, unfortunately. No way around that one. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to the secret ending. Are you ready? Are you spaghetti? Are you as excited as I am? What the hell now? Is this supposed to be one last choice? Does one door lead me back to the real world and the other straight to hell? I fucking hope not. This door. I don't see any handles here. I'm not sure if this is even a door. It could just be an innocent recess, but it doesn't feel like Beryl would do something for no reason. Is there some sort of concealed passage? It does sound kind of hollow when I knock on it. Pushing it doesn't make it budge though. Is this Beryl's subtle way of telling me wrong way, turn back? Okay, this might be a bit far-fetched, but after Beryl's whole your mind is a powerful tool, woo, I think I'd like to check something here. It's not like giving it a try is going to hurt, is it? So... Alright, Chris. You have a door before you. And doors have handles. Just not tentacle shaped ones. A normal door with a normal handle. Well, shit. For real? Stop it, place, or I'm going to start thinking I'm actually good at this or something. It's definitely a handle, though. Now the question is, will the door be unlocked? Damn. I'm not sure whether I should be going in there or not, but since I'm already here, definitely no turning back now. Here we go. We got a little passageway. We got a QR code, which I will scan for you now, in case you're interested in what it might be. It is the Steam Curator page for No Bread Studios. There you go. Where are we? That's backwards, so that doesn't help you. Maybe I'll flip it around if I'm feeling nice. Where the hell did I end up now? Well, this place is where all the magic happens? Why is there a cake here? Was Beryl celebrating something? I do hope it wasn't my kidnapping. I wonder if stuff like this even has an expiry date in here. I would strongly doubt it, considering it's not actually even real. Talk about keeping things tidy. Chris? How'd you get here? The door was missing a handle? Yeah, funny how that works. But hey, since you invaded my privacy before, I figured you wouldn't mind if I invaded yours. That's fair enough. Just don't blame me if you end up hurting yourself on any of the stuff here. A lot of things in here are very work in progress. Yeah, I'm starting to see that. Beryl, this place is a mess. No shit, Sherlock. So you keep your room like you keep your mind, disorganized and dirty. And here I was thinking you might feel at home. Chris? Chris, are you staring at my boobs? What? Well, sorry, I know you like flat-chested girls, but there's not much I can do about these, you know? Wallet up. How the hell did you come to that? Don't answer that. I wasn't staring at your chest, I was staring at your dress. My dress? Is there something wrong with it? You said my mind is a powerful tool, right? And that whatever it was that I felt touched me in the bathtub, it was there because I believed it was there. And then I somehow managed to believe that the door must have a handle, and now it does. So I was trying to see if I could apply the same logic out in the open, like this, and change the colour of your dress. Haha, Chris, you're just full of surprises, aren't you? Says the girl who created a whole dream world full of puzzles. Touché. Close your eyes for a moment. Just trust me. Suppose I can do that. Okay, you can open them now. Oh, now we're talking. I mean, not that the previous one didn't suit you, but this one, yes. Starting to think you're fond of the colour red for some reason. I have no idea what could have given you that impression. Wait, you changed your stockings too. Red and black, huh? That's my colour scheme. Oh, is that a bad thing? Thought you might like the idea of us sharing matching colours. Okay, I can't argue with that. It does make your outfit look particularly good. Draws the eye to all the right places. You sure know how to flatter people, Chris. Suppose I could stay like this for a bit, just for you. So you celebrating your 40th birthday? Or your 400th? Bite me, kiddo. Should have mentioned you're into that a bit earlier. I wish I knew though, honestly. I don't even remember why the cake is here, or who it's supposed to be for, or what it should taste like, I bet. Well, you can tell me you're free to try it. You should know I'm not much of a sweets person. But fine, I can make an exception just for you. My saviour. I see there's also some wine. The chances of that actually tasting like wine are non-existent, aren't they? Actually, let me try something first. Oh? Do you have some ice cubes around here? There should be some in the freezer. I mean, that's the prototype for the one in the bar, and you've seen inside it. Perfect. There's a mini bar over here, so I should be able to find everything I need. What are you plotting? Curious? Then watch. And now you're thinking, was that just luck? No, the answer is, he really is that good. How did you? Seems like you really don't know everything there is to know about me. You say that like it's a bad thing all of a sudden. So what's the story behind this? Were you a bartender? When you work a few jobs here and there, you pick up a few skills along the way. And a few tricks can be useful for catching the eye of people who seem to like the sort of things you find interesting. Now to test out my theory. Come over here and try this. In color, it looks real. Go on, try it. Strong enough? Is this alcohol? My favorite brand of whiskey, to be more precise. Kinda realized that things don't have to make perfect sense here. So when I picked that bottle up, I just had to believe real hard that when I poured it, I get the good stuff. Stuff with a taste that I'm very familiar with. Chris, it definitely isn't that simple to make things around here. Is that what your taste buds tell you? Okay, I admit, this is great. Thank you, Chris. Hey, just don't drink all that at once. I don't want to be scooping you up on off the floor in the next 5 minutes. Come, sit down with me. Is this a prototype of the sofa in the classroom? Oh, you noticed. This one's smaller though. Turns out it's comfier to sleep on a larger one. Yeah, there are a few other things that are easier to do with more space. Not that it's always a bad thing to be closer. Hard to disagree with that. Stay with me for a while longer. Well, since I'm already here, I suppose a small detour like this won't hurt. Look at that view, y'all. The infinite cosmos. As I suspected, this cake tastes like ass. You know, wouldn't you? Ha! Get wrecked. Look at it. And credits. Right. There is a post-credit sequence, which I will bring you back for. So I'll see you in a moment.
Scars on the soul, trapped in four walls, no winter sun to feel, no summer snow, so many lies, so many wasted lives, selfish people, callous words, strong egos grow, denying love without sleep, they never bestow. Soothe my pain with trust, clear my mind, cure my fever. What have I become in this world full of non-believers? Flames to dust, your soul fades alongside mine, but you don't know mine faded long ago, and I'm dying.
I see you brought the notebook here with you too. Yeah, I was actually trying to figure out how to open it. Meaning that you still didn't. Considering I have no clue what the lock number might be and there are 999 possibilities. 1,000. 000 is also a combination, isn't it? 3 tumblers times 10 numbers on each is 1,000. I thought math was what you were good at. We already know it's locked on the current setting, don't we? So there are only 999 possibilities left. Snap. And this is why you don't question her on math. As I was saying, math is what you're good at. Also, wait, you're planning to go through all of them one by one? Do you have any better ideas? It's not like I'm short on time, so give me that thing. What, do you think you figured out the code somehow? I definitely figured out something. The thing is closed with a leather strap, isn't it? I still happen to have a pretty sharp pair of scissors. Now this is what you call thinking outside the box. Chris, that's cheating. And that's your main issue in all of this? It's open, isn't it? So go ahead and look inside already. This is... anything interesting? It's an address book. It has a list of names. And I don't feel like any of them are familiar. But the writing, I'm pretty sure it's mine. Did I write all this and simply forget about it? Meaning what? You were doing some kind of research and you wrote those down so you wouldn't forget about them? But life tends to be ironic? It's a possibility, I suppose. But why would I hide it like that, though? Could have just left it somewhere around here if I wanted easy access to it. So perhaps forgetting about it was the point. Could it be a list of your friends or something? I mean, back from when you were still alive. You mean I might have wanted to forget about them because seeing them in the real world would have been too painful for me. But I made a list of names just in case I needed them for something again. Beryl, if this is true, you know what this means? It could be a connection to who I was. Damn right. If you can somehow forward those names to me in the real world, I could research them and possibly find them, and even talk to them. Chances are some of those people might remember who you were, maybe even how you died. Don't they possibly give you a hint for what your regret was? Or even if it's not a list of your friends, but a list of your enemies, it's still a list of names that should have some connection to you. Or is it the classic little black book, all the people you slept with? Just your mind to go there. And all this time I thought there was just a telephone directory by your bed. Beryl, you asked for it. Oh wait, you could have been a serial killer, and these were your victims. I don't know. Hey, I'm teasing. I figure it's more likely to people you didn't want to forget for good reason. Although how? What if you were actually murdered and these were the people that you thought might be involved in a plot or something? I know that sounds pretty morbid, but morbid or not, it's a possibility. And like I already mentioned, I'm past the point where I want to shy away from the truth, just because something might be painful. Thank you so much for finding this notebook, Chris. Even if you end up not being able to help me with any of this, I'm sure this will come in useful eventually. And if I do end up being able to help you with it, I will. That's a promise. Finally. Took an hour and a half to actually get this ending when I first got it, and it's taken 3 attempts to record it. Hopefully this does not corrupt like the others. But that is it. A great ending and a great redemption, I think, for Chris. So we started with him being like quite good in the true ending and good ending. He was a pretty decent guy, and then he devolved into a much less likable guy with the bad endings. But this is a good turnaround. A good turnaround. Nice way to leave it off. That's the end of Blankspace then. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.